If you have been feeling as though you're not enough tonight, then let me stay with that part of you. You do not have to prove your worth here. Not by giving more. Not by coping better or being easier for everyone else. Tonight, nothing about you is being measured. Hello, my lovely. You can simply receive for a while. You are not being measured here. Perhaps you have spent much of today wondering whether you did enough, whether you helped enough, whether you said the right thing, whether you were noticed, whether you mattered in the way you hoped you would. You may have compared yourself with someone else. You may have felt overlooked. You may have wondered why being kind, why being dependable or thoughtful still did not make you feel secure in your place. Shh. But here, you are not being measured against anyone. There is no scale beside you. There is no list of achievements. There is no question asking what you have done to deserve this moment. You are simply here, and for now, that is enough. There's nothing to present. Nothing. You do not need to present the best version of yourself to me. You do not need to appear positive. You do not need to explain why you feel this way. You do not need to make the feeling sound reasonable. You do not need to tidy it up. You do not need to turn into a lesser person. You do not need to show me that you are already improving. There is nothing to present, nothing to perform, and nothing to package neatly. You can arrive exactly as you are tonight, even if you feel uncertain, small, forgotten, or tired of trying to be enough. Worth is not usefulness. Just pushing away all of these labels. Somewhere along the way, you may have learned to connect your value with usefulness, being the one who helps, being the one who remembers, and being the one who copes, the one who keeps everything going. Useful, reliable, easy to be around, always available. Those things, they may describe parts of you, but they do not create your worth. And if you are tired, if you cannot give more, if you need help yourself, your value has not decreased. You are not less important because you have nothing left to offer tonight. No more hearing tendencies. You do not need to earn tenderness by becoming exhausted. No. You do not need to prove that you have suffered enough. You do not need to finish everything before you are allowed to be cared for. Care does not have to arrive only after you have given. You've given everything away. Rest doesn't have to be a reward. Gentleness does not have to be deserved. You can receive it now. Receive it before everything is solved. before you feel confident, before you believe every kind thing I say, you can receive without earning. That is what part of this session is for. Removing the invisible scorecard. Right, get this scorecard. There may be an invisible scorecard beside you, and it's keeping track how much you achieve, how patient you were, how much others approved, how well you held yourself together. Let's just remove them. We do not need that here. And we do not need this one either. No marks for being strong. No points for staying quiet. And no reward for needing less. No penalty for being affected. Tonight, it's not a review. It is not an assessment. It is not a judgment of how well you managed your life. It is simply a place where the measuring stops. Overlooked does not mean unimportant. Someone may have failed to notice you. Someone may have chosen differently. Someone may have taken your care for granted. Someone may have accepted everything you gave without understanding what it cost you. Being overlooked hurts. It can make the mind begin to search for an explanation. What is wrong with me? Why was I not chosen? Why was I not worth the effort? But someone failing to recognize your value did not remove it. Being unseen did not erase you, and being forgotten did not make you forgettable. You remained yourself, even in the moment someone else could not see clearly. Your worth did not leave. Your worth did not leave. It didn't leave when someone criticised you. It did not leave when you made a mistake. It did not leave when you needed reassurance. It did not leave when you were tired. And it did not leave when you could not be everything someone wanted. It did not leave when you felt jealous. It didn't leave when you doubted yourself and when you became overwhelmed, when you withdrew, and when you did not have the right words. Your worth did not disappear during the difficult parts. It was not created only in your best moments. So it cannot be destroyed by your hardest ones. I have a soft piece of fabric. I am going to use this soft fabric now, not to clean anything away, no, not because there is something wrong with you, only to lift some of the pressure that's gathered around you. The pressure to be liked. And the pressure to stay useful. The pressure to make everyone comfortable. The pressure to prove that you deserve your place. The fabric can move slowly, and you can remain completely still. You do not have to help. You do not have to release everything on command. You only need to allow the pressure to be held somewhere other than inside for a while. No audition tonight. There's no audition tonight. You're not being considered. for the role of lovable person. You are not trying out for a place in someone's heart. You are not proving that you are easy enough, interesting enough, calm enough, beautiful enough, or useful enough. There is no panel deciding whether you may belong. No one is waiting for you to impress them. No final performance before you are allowed to rest. I'm just cleansing, removing all of these thoughts that we no longer need. You do not need to stand under the light any longer. The audition is over. You can step out of the performance and simply be here. You do not have to be easy. I just put this to one side for a moment. Perhaps you learn to become easy for other people, to ask for less, to hide what hurt, and to make your needs small, to understand everyone else before they understand you. Now get this. You may have believed that being easy would keep you safe from rejection. That if you caused no difficulty and asked for nothing and always understood, then your place would be secure. But you do not have to disappear to be loved. You do not have to become smaller to remain welcome. You do not have to make your heart convenient. You are allowed to have weight. You are allowed to take up emotional space. One of my favourite stones, rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love. It's so beautiful. This rose quartz here with me tonight, it is not here to make you love yourself perfectly. It is not here to force confidence. It is simply here as something gentle to hold near the part of you that has been trying so hard. Heart is very what we need. Keep it near the parts where we keep asking, am I enough yet? Near the part that watches other people being chosen. Near the part that believes it must become more before it can rest. You do not have to become more in this moment. The crystal can remain here. Margaret, I can remain here, and you can stop reaching for proof. You are not behind. You are not behind because someone else appears more certain. You are not behind because another person seems more successful. You are not behind because they are loved differently. You are not behind because your life took another shape. Comparisons often create the feeling that there is one correct timeline, one correct kind of person, and one correct way to be valued. But there is no single doorway through which everyone must pass. Their path, it does not reduce yours. Their beauty does not erase yours. Their place does not take away your right to exist fully in your own life. You are not late to becoming worthy. You were never waiting to begin. Going across here, moving just over to the left side. This side, it can hold everything that you have been comparing yourself with. Their achievements, their confidence, their relationships, their appearance, their ease. You may only see the outside of their life. You may be comparing your private pain with their visible moments we can let their life remain theirs, not rejected, not criticised, simply returned to its proper place. Their path belongs with them. You do not need to carry it as evidence against yourself. This is your side. Maybe go a bit. And this side can hold your life, the parts you understand, the parts you are still learning, the choices you made with what you knew then, the ways you survived that no one else noticed. Your life does not need to resemble theirs to have value. Your pace does not need defending. Your tenderness does not need explaining. Your history does not make you less deserving of gentleness. Your life can return to you without comparison sitting beside it. Remove the comparison frame. A frame. A comparison frame. When we compare ourselves, it feels like this frame around everything. It decides what counts. It decides who appears ahead. It decides who looks more worthy. The frame seems to get bigger, but we do not need to look through that frame tonight. Remove it. Remove it. Remove it. No ranking. No first place. No last place. No better person. No lesser person. Only you. Here. Without someone else standing beside you as a measurement. Receive without earning. Now we come to the part where you receive. Not because you completed the right steps. Not because you proved the feeling was serious enough. Not because you behaved well, simply because you are here. A little quiet attention, a little warmth, a little space, a little gentleness. You do not need to give anything back. You do not need to say thank you. You do not need to promise to become stronger tomorrow. You can receive without creating a debt. You do not owe this room anything. You do not owe this room anything. You do not owe Margaret, me, a bright face. You do not owe the session a transformation. You do not have to finish feeling better. You may still feel unsure. You may still struggle to believe that your worth exists without proof. And that's all right. You are not required to agree with every word immediately. The reassurance can sit beside you. You do not have to pick it up. You do not have to make it true by force. You can simply rest near the possibility. You do not have to love yourself perfectly. What is perfection? You do not have to love yourself perfectly tonight. You do not have to feel confident. You do not have to admire every part of yourself. You do not have to become positive. Sometimes those instructions, they become another measurement, another thing to fail, another standard that you think everyone else understands. So we will not demand self-love. We will begin somewhere quieter. You do not have to attack yourself tonight, no. You do not have to reduce yourself tonight. And you do not have to use your pain as proof that you are unworthy. That is enough for now. Your place has not disappeared. No. Your place hasn't disappeared. Even if you feel disconnected from it, even if you do not know where you belong, even if someone made you feel replaceable, just take that away. Your place is not created only when others confirm it. You do not vanish when attention moves elsewhere. You do not become less real when someone fails to include you. You still occupy space in this world. You still affect people in ways you may never fully see. You still have a presence. You still have a place. You know, noticing doesn't mean without value. Some important things are quiet, quiet, quiet. Some acts of kindness, they're never witnessed. And some strength goes unnoticed because it does not announce itself. Some love is given in very small ways. Not everything valuable receives applause. Not everything meaningful is publicly recognized. Not everything beautiful is chosen first. Unnoticed does not mean without value. And quiet does not mean insignificant. Gentle does not mean weak. And being missed by one person doesn't make you impossible to see. No measuring here. No audition. No proving. Nothing to earn. Nothing to perform. You can receive. Nothing to prove before sleep. There is nothing to prove before sleep. You do not need to review every mistake. You do not need to decide whether you were good, whether you were good enough today. You do not need to promise that tomorrow will be different. Sleep is not waiting for your final self-assessment. The night does not need a conclusion. You can remain unfinished. You can remain uncertain. And you can remain human and still be allowed to rest. Letting the questions remain unanswered. The mind may still ask, am I enough? We do not need to fight the question. We do not need to answer it perfectly. We can let the question become quieter without building a case for or against you. No evidence required. No argument. No verdict. Only a question that no longer needs your full attention tonight. You deserve an measured rest. Rest that is not earned, and rest that is not deserved through exhaustion. Rest that is not given only after everything is finished. Just rest, unmeasured, unscored, unwatched. You do not need to become enough before the body becomes tired. You do not need to become worthy before the eyes begin to close. The body can rest before the mind understands everything. You can stop reaching for proof. You can stop reaching for proof now. Proof that you matter. Proof that someone sees you. Proof that you are lovable. And proof that your place is secure. For tonight, you do not need to collect evidence. You do not need to replay kind words. You do not need to search old memories. You can simply stop reaching. The reaching can end before certainty arrives. Very good. Very good. No measuring, no measuring. No measuring, no measuring. No measuring. No proving, proving, proving. No proving, proving, proving. No audition, 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 audition. Nothing to bear, nothing to bear, nothing to bear. You can receive. You can receive. You can rest, rest, rest. You can rest, rest. The reassurance can stay. The reassurance can stay. The reassurance can stay. You may fall asleep without believing every word. Every word. That's fine. The reassurance can stay here after your attention has drifted. You do not have to hold it. You do not have to remember everything that Margaret said, that I said. You do not have to repeat anything tomorrow. You can let the words remain in the room while you move towards sleep. Before I become very quiet, I want to leave you with this. You did not become less valuable because someone overlooked you. You did not become less worthy because someone overlooked you and you struggled. You did not lose your place because you needed more than you could give. Nothing about you is being measured here. There is no audition. There is no performance left to give. You can simply be held in this quiet moment without explaining why you need it. Leave a pink card. Leave a pink card if you need it somewhere you did not have to prove yourself tonight. And if you enjoyed this session, then please share with a friend. Remember, you're never required to earn your place here. Maybe ask them to subscribe. They could benefit from future videos.